Is it easier to remember or to forget? Is it better to remember or to forget? As I look back, I want to remember that God cares. God cared about broken hearts and broken cars, lost souls and lost GoPros. I think He cares more about lost GoPros than we care about lost souls. Not that we don't care about lost souls, we do. But we underestimate how much He loves and cares for us. We think He loves and cares for us the same way we love and care for others. No, it is so much more. Sometimes religious people picture life as a pathway up a mountain. But Christianity is different. Christmas is not about us ascending, but about God descending. The Son of God comes down the mountain to save us, for we cannot save ourselves. And then after He does come down, He wants to raise us up to be with Him. And just like any adventure, there will be hard times on the way. But like most adventures, it's not my own effort, but God who brings me to the end. Life can be rough. It can feel like I'm in an inflatable paddle boat on a frozen lake, or hiking and not knowing where the end is, or getting a cramp in a half marathon. But God holds my paddle boat. God holds the lake, and He knows where the end is. He carries me through whether I'm climbing mountains or crossing finish lines. God isn't just the God over the storms in my life. He's the God in the storms. One way God's been good to me is through the people in my life. God has used them to bring me through hard times. I sometimes don't appreciate them and sometimes take them for granted, even those I spend day and night with. We all have burdens to carry. Many of us are either climbing a mountain or waiting at the top to bring the blessings of the Lord to someone else. But as sinners, we can let each other down. God is the friend who will never fail us. My love and care for others can be very conditional. A lot of times, it depends on what others can give to me, what others can do for me. God's care and love for us is also conditional. It's just that they are conditional on Himself. It doesn't depend on what we can give to God or what we can do for Him. It depends on what He has given and done for us in sending Christ, and so much more. Some things we remember, and some things we should forget. In the Bible, Joseph's first son was called Manasseh. Manasseh means to forget, and God had caused Joseph to forget his toil in Egypt and the wrongs his family did to him in his life. Forgetting doesn't mean to wipe from memory, but to let go of the bitterness in our lives. I like to say I have a deep memory rather than a good memory, because it isn't good to remember something, especially disappointments. Some say if you don't expect anything, you won't be disappointed. But that's no way to live life. As Christians, we hope in God, and we don't need to be afraid to hope. Because even if things don't turn out the way we want, we will still always have our happy ending. When we play the long game with God, we will never lose. Joseph's second son was called Ephraim, which means fruitful. God had caused him to let go of the past and be fruitful in the land of his affliction. Forever is a long time to hold on to anything. So instead of holding on to the past, why not hold on to something or someone worth holding on to? Someone good, someone who will never let you down, someone who will last forever.